On the 12th of October 2016, we held a Genocide Awareness Day at our school. Over 150 students joined from 20 different schools. We had 4 survivors attend from 4 different genocides around the world. The aim of the day was to build awareness of the events that happened and listen to their stories. It's important that we learn about these atrocities from the survivors themselves. The survivors were Sokval Din from Cambodia, Kemal Pervanik from Bosnia, Sophie Mazureka from Rwanda, and Ruth Barnett, who survived the Holocaust. Each of the survivors had their own horrible experience and took the time to tell it to their individual groups. This gave us all a real insight into what happened.
Genocide doesn't happen. It's allowed to happen. It's done by people like you and me. And it's up to people like you and me and everybody else to be absolutely determined not to allow it to happen again. I think the answer is in education. We must educate children to form their own opinions and to realise that they have the power to do something, and if everybody does something through discussing with each other and listening to each other, like this day today, which I think has been magnificent.
The day was attended by Dan Snow, a television presenter who focuses on history. He held a question and answer session with the 4 survivors and gave us a chance to ask them our own questions.
Yes, right up there. How often do you go back to your native country?
I went back about 5 times because I want to see my birthplace and want to know if any relative or my friends still alive.
Is there any other questions up here? Like loads of questions, okay. Young lady there.
During the afternoon, we also held workshops. The students separated into different groups to learn about poetry, art, animation, filmmaking, journalism, and exhibition curating. We experimented with the way they can be used to help spread the word and ensure history is never forgotten and never repeated. During the workshops, some of the students used iPads to film Dan Snow's podcast with the survivors. They also filmed the other workshops, interviewed their classmates, and listened to the poems that had been written.
My name's Shaira. I wrote a poem about how it would feel to experience genocide. Scared of living, scared of dying, all I hear is babies crying. Anger, betrayal, lost souls, guns shooting a million holes. Mouth dry, nothing to say, simply just another day.
After the workshops, we gathered in the theatre for the final words from Dan Snow. It was a very emotional day, but it was a very important lesson for us to learn.
Well, I've been following this remarkable project on Twitter, on social media for a few years, and I thought it was pretty weird how a group of school kids suddenly had developed this passion for genocide studies. After a few years of following it, I thought I wanted to get involved, and when I heard that they had these 4 individuals brought together, it struck me as quite a unique thing. I hope the kids take simple lessons out of the day because they were amazing, they were very dynamic, they were asking great questions, obviously gained a lot out of the interactions. For them it was obviously a lot more than just a classroom assignment. And I think that's what's great about the day. It wasn't just listening, it wasn't all one-way traffic. The young people were able to come together and respond creatively to it, and some of the stuff they produced is amazing.